What if I told you that somewhere online, there once existed a hidden city of 400,000 people operating in total secrecy, and just months later, a single line of code nearly shut down the entire world? Tonight, we step into the darkest corners of the hidden net. Case 1. Shadow Haven. Everyone has heard whispers about the hidden web, the part of the internet you can't find on search engines, the place where identities vanish and laws feel optional. But in the summer of 2019, something different appeared. It wasn't just a website, it was a community. Its name was Shadow Haven. At first, no one noticed. It launched quietly on an encrypted network, registered through layers of digital intermediaries in a small European nation. The interface was minimal: dark colors, no branding, no traceable owners. Access required: a personal invitation, a referral from an existing member, a cryptocurrency payment, a private vetting process. This wasn't built for random traffic. It was designed for exclusivity. Year 1. Shadow Haven began as a private forum, 2 chat rooms, a video section, encrypted discussions. But what made it dangerous wasn't just what was shared. It was the sense of belonging it created. Members exchanged advice on concealing digital identity, avoiding surveillance, encrypting communications, protecting anonymity. They weren't just users, they were forming a network. Year 2. The growth was exponential. 10,000 members, 50,000, 100,000, eventually surpassing 400,000 registered accounts. It became structured: categories, ranking systems, contribution scores, moderators enforcing internal rules. Security was unusually advanced: rotating servers, multi-layer encryption, auto-deleting logs, temporary login credentials. Whoever built Shadow Haven had serious technical expertise. The investigation. Late 2020, a European cybercrime unit detected unusual encrypted traffic patterns. Not illegal data directly, but patterns. Identical packet sizes, repeating connection sequences, digital fingerprints that shouldn't exist. An undercover agent infiltrated the platform. It took months to gain trust, posting, engaging, blending in. What investigators discovered was chilling. Shadow Haven wasn't chaotic. It was organized, disciplined, professional. Breaking the shield. Authorities exploited a microscopic flaw, not in the servers, but in traffic behavior. When a message of a specific size passed through the network, it created a measurable ripple across encrypted nodes. By sending calibrated test messages, investigators traced those ripples, node by node, until they reached an entry point. From there, identities began to surface. Spring 2021. The arrests. Simultaneous raids across multiple European cities. 4 core administrators detained: a 40-year-old network specialist, a former programmer in his late 40s, a 58-year-old living in South America, a 64-year-old major contributor. Servers were seized. Shadow Haven was shut down. It was over. Or so they thought. Hours later, a complete backup of Shadow Haven appeared on another encrypted network. Every file, every account, every archive. Someone had prepared for shutdown. Shadow Haven wasn't just a site, it was an idea. Cut off one head, another grows back. The trial was held behind closed doors. No media, no public access. Sentences were handed down: 12 years, 10 years, 8 years, 7 years. For many, it didn't feel like enough. And one question remained:
Were four men truly capable of building something that sophisticated alone? No one knows. But similar platforms continue to surface to this day.
Case 2. Redlock. Sometimes the world doesn't end with a bomb. Sometimes it ends with code.
August 2016. A mysterious hacking collective called Night Syndicate surfaced online. They claimed to have stolen sovereign cyber weapons from a major intelligence agency in a global superpower. Most dismissed it as a hoax, until they released proof. Security researchers examined the sample code. It was real. Among the tools were two names: Blue Phantom, Ghost Latch. Blue Phantom. Millions of institutions around the world rely on outdated systems. Hospitals, banks, transportation networks, factories. Many of these systems shared a flaw in an old communication protocol. If you crafted the perfect digital message, you could bypass security entirely. Blue Phantom was that message. Any unpatched machine connected to a network was vulnerable. Ghost Latch. Breaking in is one thing. Staying is another. Ghost Latch embedded itself deep within infected systems, creating a silent backdoor for remote access. Now these tools were public. Anyone could use them. May 12, 2017, 8:12 a.m. A nurse boots up her computer. Red screen. Your files are encrypted. Within minutes, other hospitals report the same message. Then universities. Then telecom companies. Then shipping ports. The ransomware responsible was called Redlock. How it spread. Redlock used Blue Phantom to break in, Ghost Latch to maintain control. Then it propagated automatically across networks. No manual hacking required. Within 24 hours, over 100,000 systems were infected. Within 48 hours, more than 230,000 machines in over 150 countries. Global losses quickly exceeded $4 billion. And the attack was still spreading. Why didn't it stop? Many institutions relied on legacy systems. Updating them risked shutting down critical infrastructure. So updates were postponed until it was too late. The unexpected miracle. A young cybersecurity researcher analyzing Redlock noticed something strange. Every time it infected a machine, it attempted to contact a long, nonsensical web domain. The domain didn't exist. Out of curiosity, he registered it. Moments later, the spread stopped. The domain was a hidden kill switch. If it was inactive, then the virus spread. If it was active, then it halted. For less than $10, he accidentally prevented a global digital catastrophe. Who was behind it? Code similarities linked Redlock to a state-backed hacking unit known as Eastern Cipher Unit, believed to operate under a politically isolated Asian government. No official admissions, no public trials, just international accusations. Shadowhaven showed us how digital communities can thrive in secrecy. Redlock proved how fragile our interconnected world truly is. The internet is no longer just a tool. It is a battlefield. And the next attack may already be written.